I'm building a blunderbuss, fitting the barrel into the walnut stock. Blunderbusses were made to defend the mail coaches against the robberymen in the 17th, 18th, and 19th centuries.
I have to build a fire and let it burn down to coals, and then take those coals and put them into the oven. And that's what actually gives the oven its heat. And so it takes about 4 or 5 different fires worth of coals. So you wait for the coals, wait for the fire to burn down to coals, and then put it in. Nothing burning ever goes in the oven.
This is natural wool. It's not been dyed, but it's the color it came off the sheep. It could be used to knit, or it could be woven into cloth for a blanket or for pants. Probably coat. This weight would be woven for a blanket or a coat, not necessarily for a dress. It's a little heavier than you would use for dress weight.
Tanning it, it's called tawing. So we're gonna put the cook the brain, thin it down with some water, apply that to both sides of the hide. That oil will leach right into the hide. That lubricates the fibers of the hide, and then it's simply a matter of wringing it out, working it as it's drying. And at the end of that process, we have a piece of whitened buckskin that kind of looks like the edges of this skin here. The last step would be to smoke it. Gives its buck-tan color. More importantly, prevents it from turning back into rawhide should it ever become wet or damp.
This
is a Chinook and Clatsop paddle. It's kind of used in the northwest coast, and the reason I'm doing it is somebody came from that part of the country last year and asked me why I don't make a Chinook paddle. I said, I don't know anything about Chinook paddles. And she said, well, they use them up in the northwest to dig out roots for supper. And they also use the notch at the end for holding the canoes still in flowing water. And they grab a root or rock down there in the bed of the river and keep their canoes still in that fashion.
Damn, Cecil, how could you be scared? Ow!
We'll see what's happening here at the beginning. So this is the color right now. If I get that back to a rolling boil, we'll see what other colors we can get. We can add alum by itself, get another color. We can add a little bit of cream of tartar to the amount of alum that I have in there, change the color again. If I add a little copper sulfate, which is another mordant, it'll also change the color a third time, fourth time. So it's just a matter of the color that you're really looking for with cochineal as to what you actually end up with this way.